Ladies and gentlemen, what an incredible moment this is. We are standing here among leaders from across the world. Leaders who understand that the future doesn't wait for anyone. The future belongs to those who take action, who believe in their people, and who never back down when it's time to lead. Today, we are seeing something extraordinary. Countries in this region have done amazing things, but let me tell you, when nations work together through strength, respect, and mutual success, everyone wins. Not through weakness, not through excuses, but through strength, determination, and vision. The world is watching. People everywhere are looking for leadership, for clarity, for someone to say what must be said and do what must be done. And that's exactly what we're doing. We're bringing back confidence. We're restoring pride. We're showing the world that greatness is not in decline. It's rising stronger than ever. Our message is simple. Success doesn't come from sitting at the table talking. It comes from standing up and getting things done. Every great achievement starts with belief, backed by bold action. And when you believe in your country, your people, and your mission, there's absolutely nothing you can't achieve. We're building partnerships based on strength, fairness, and opportunity. No more one-sided deals, no more empty promises. We're making sure every nation, every person gets the respect they deserve. And when we stand tall together, no one can stop us. This is the moment to lead with power, to speak with purpose, and to act with courage. Because the future doesn't belong to the timid. It belongs to the brave, to the dreamers, to the doers. So let's move forward with confidence. Let's make this world stronger, safer, and greater than ever before. When a nation stands tall with confidence, vision, and strength, the world naturally looks toward it for direction and leadership. True leadership is not claimed. It is earned through courage, consistency, and the ability to turn promises into results. When America leads with clarity and power, it inspires others to believe that progress is possible. Leadership is about setting the standard, not following trends. It is about showing what can be achieved through hard work, innovation, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. When you lead, you don't wait for permission, you set the pace, and others follow because they see your conviction and results. Being a global leader means carrying the responsibility to act with wisdom and strength. It means protecting your people, creating opportunities, and ensuring that your nation stands as a model of freedom, prosperity, and determination. When America leads from a position of power, it sends a message to the world that courage and integrity still matter. The world respects those who lead with results, not those who hide behind empty words. When you stand firm on your principles, you don't just lead a country, you lead by example, and that example reshapes the future. The strength of leadership doesn't come from speeches or slogans. It comes from actions that make a difference. It's about rebuilding industries, creating jobs, and inspiring confidence in every citizen. When the people believe that their nation is strong, they move with pride, and that pride becomes a force that drives growth, unity, and progress. A strong nation doesn't apologize for its success. It uses that success to lift others up, to inspire them to rise, and to remind them that greatness is earned through discipline and dedication. When America stands united, the world listens. When it innovates, the world learns. When it succeeds, the world benefits. That's what true leadership is, leading not just with power, but with purpose. When you lead with strength and conviction, others don't just follow your words, they follow your example. Real leadership lights the path for others to see what's possible. And that's how one nation becomes the guiding force for a world that's ready to move forward with confidence and vision. Success never comes to those who only talk about dreams. It comes to those who act on them. Words can inspire, but action transforms ideas into reality. Too many people spend their lives discussing what should be done, waiting for the perfect time, or depending on others to take the lead. But those who truly achieve greatness know that success demands movement, risk, and determination. You can plan, you can prepare, but nothing happens until you take that first bold step forward. The world rewards action, not hesitation. Every great achievement in history started with someone who decided to do something rather than just talk about it. Action is what separates leaders from followers, dreamers from doers, and success from failure. You can talk for hours about goals, but without execution, words lose their power. The difference between winning and losing is the ability to make decisions quickly, to act with confidence even when the path isn't clear. Those who take action create momentum, and momentum creates results. When you act, you learn, you adapt, and you grow stronger. Every mistake becomes a lesson. Every challenge becomes an opportunity. And every setback becomes a reason to push harder. Action builds character because it forces you to face reality instead of hiding behind excuses. People respect results, not promises. A leader proves their worth not by what they say, but by what they achieve. Action demands courage. And courage is the foundation of every victory. You cannot be afraid to fail because failure is just a step toward success. The ones who move fast, who decide and act, are the ones who build, create, and inspire. Talking about change doesn't change anything, but taking action turns visions into progress and dreams into achievements. Every time you act, you show belief in yourself, in your purpose, and in your vision for the future. The truth is, nothing great has ever been built by words alone. Bridges, companies, nations, and legacies are built by people who do, not those who only plan. Real success comes from action driven by passion and belief. When you take action, you create history. When you hesitate, you watch others make it. The path to greatness is simple. Stop talking about what could be done and start doing what must be done. Unity is not created by weakness or compromise. It is forged through strength, vision, and determination. When people see a leader who stands firm, who believes deeply in the mission, they come together not out of fear, but out of respect and confidence. True unity doesn't come from pleasing everyone. It comes from leading with conviction, protecting your values, and standing tall, even when others doubt you. When a nation is strong, it becomes a beacon of stability for others. Its people move with purpose. Its allies trust its word, and its enemies think twice before testing its resolve. Strength is the foundation that binds people together, giving them pride, courage, and belief in their shared destiny. A strong nation inspires unity because it gives its people something to believe in. When citizens see progress, when they see their leader fighting for their future, they don't divide, they unite. Strength attracts respect. It creates a sense of belonging and purpose that words alone cannot achieve. The moment weakness appears, division begins. People lose faith when they feel unprotected, unheard, or uncertain about their future. But when they see power balanced with fairness, confidence mixed with compassion, they rally behind that vision because they know it represents stability and progress. Unity through strength is about more than power. It's about leadership that earns trust through action. It's about building a community where every person feels that they are part of something greater than themselves. It's about showing that courage is contagious. When one person stands tall, others follow. When one leader acts boldly, others gain the confidence to believe again. That is how nations rise, through collective strength, not collective fear. Real strength isn't about aggression. It's about the quiet confidence that comes from knowing who you are and what you stand for. When people come together under strong leadership, anything becomes possible. Economies grow, opportunities expand, and peace becomes achievable. Division weakens, but unity built on strength transforms societies. It builds a future where everyone walks with pride, where every challenge is faced together, and where success is shared by all. Strength unites not by control, but by inspiration, by the belief that together, under a firm and fearless vision, nothing can stand in the way of progress and prosperity. The future does not wait for the hesitant or reward those who fear to act. It belongs to the brave, the ones who dare to believe in themselves when others doubt them. Bravery is not the absence of fear, it is the decision to move forward in spite of it. Every great success story, every nation that has risen from struggle to strength, every leader who has changed the course of history, all share one common trait: courage. The courage to make tough choices, to stand alone when necessary, and to keep pushing forward even when the path ahead is uncertain. The world doesn't remember those who played it safe. It remembers those who took risks and changed everything through bold action and relentless faith. The brave see opportunity where others see danger. They understand that every challenge carries a hidden possibility, every obstacle a lesson, and every failure a foundation for something greater. They don't wait for perfect conditions, they create them. It is courage that drives innovation, builds nations, and inspires people to achieve what was once thought impossible. The ones who step forward first may face criticism, but they are the ones who lead progress. The timid may talk about what should be done, but the brave actually do it, and that difference defines destiny. Bravery is also about believing in your values when it's not popular to do so. It's about speaking the truth, standing by your principles, and never compromising your integrity for approval. The brave know that leadership requires resilience, not comfort, and that greatness always demands a price. They face storms, but they never break. They are not distracted by doubt or noise because their focus is fixed on the goal ahead. Every act of courage, no matter how small, builds momentum for something extraordinary. The brave